Even before the New York Times report yesterday about how Donald Trump doesn't pay taxes, even before that came out, Trump apparently woke up in a bad mood. He knows he's got his debate with Joe Biden on Tuesday. He knows that's kind of make it or break it. If Biden does well, it's kind of, going to seal the deal for Trump. But either way, he woke up in a bad mood. And he decided to take it out on Joe Biden in a way that everybody could see. So Donald Trump wakes up Sunday morning, gets on Twitter as usual, and tweets out the following. He says, "I will be strongly demanding a drug test of sleepy Joe Biden prior to or after the debate on Tuesday night. Naturally, I will agree to take one also. His debate performances have been record-setting uneven, to put it mildly. Only drugs could have caused this discrepancy," followed by 3 question marks. Yeah. The guy, your opponent, is the one on drugs when you woke up at tweeting this crap out at 6 a.m. because you just woke up so furious. Plus, didn't we kind of see you in a speech recently where it looked like a little piece of Adderall shot out your nose? And there's been rumors of you crushing up and snorting Adderall since the day you became president. Like, that's been a thing that's been talked about. But you're going to accuse Joe Biden of being the one? Look, here's the reason all of this is happening right now. Joe Biden recently did a town hall event shortly after Donald Trump's town hall event. Donald Trump did horrible. Joe Biden actually did really well. Shockingly well. And so, of course, in Trump world, the only possible explanation for this is that he was on drugs. But here's the thing. What kind of drugs do you think he's on? If he's taking something like Adderall, that's just a prescription drug, right? It's not like he's doing something illicit. It's not like he's shooting up heroin in the back of the, auditorium and then going out there and giving answers. He's not high on meth. He's not doing a line of coke. If it's Adderall, it's Adderall. I mean, look, if it's an illicit drug, okay, sure. He's probably not supposed to do that at his age. But I don't think Joe Biden is backstage in his mid to late 70s doing actual hard drugs to be able to get through a town hall. I think he did a decent job because he was prepared. But see, that's the difference with Donald Trump. He doesn't understand that that's what you have to do in those situations. You have to prep. You have to be ready. You have to practice. Because Trump doesn't do any of that. And so, of course, the only explanation could be that Joe Biden was all hopped up on goofballs, apparently. So listen, you want to drug test him, drug test him. You want to give us a drug test, give us a drug test. No one cares. If he has a prescription for Adderall, there's nothing you can do about it. Totally legit. Not to mention the fact that if we were to find out that Joe Biden is in fact taking Adderall, that actually would mean that he is not experiencing cognitive decline, but perhaps suffering from adult onset ADHD, which would mean that his mind is still fully functioning, firing on all cylinders. He just has ADD and he takes Adderall for it. And that, does its best to correct it. That would actually give people more faith in Joe Biden's cognitive abilities. So once again, we're looking at a situation where no matter how you slice it, Donald Trump is going to lose. And his insistence that Joe Biden is somehow on drugs, it's absolutely absurd. Not to mention the fact that it doesn't matter. If Joe Biden has something that he takes to make him as clear as he was in that town hall, great. You need to be taking that all the time because that was a fully functioning human being versus some of the other stuff we have seen from Biden. So if it's Adderall, take some Adderall. If it's something else, maybe consult a physician first. But whatever you did in that town hall, if you bring that to Tuesday's debate, Trump doesn't stand a chance. One of today's video sponsors is Surfshark VPN, and right now they have an amazing exclusive deal for our Ring of Fire audience. Just go to surfshark.deals/Ring of Fire, and you can get 83% off a 2-year subscription plus 3 months for free. You can also enter code Ring of Fire at checkout or simply click on the link at the top of the video description below. If you are not searching the web while using a VPN, your data is not as secure as you would like to think it is. You can be tracked by websites. You're vulnerable to phishing schemes, to malware, even to hackers trying to access your personal information. I know, I have been there. You're looking at somebody who has had their personal debit card number stolen off the internet twice. And I should have learned after the first time, but I definitely learned after the second time. And I always use a VPN now, and Surfshark is the one that I use. So hopefully you take advantage of this wonderful offer. Again, 83% off a 2-year deal plus 3 months for free. Just surfshark.deal/Ring of Fire or enter code Ring of Fire at checkout. That makes $2.21 your total cost per month for a little bit of peace of mind. And trust me, that can go a long way. Surfshark.deal/Ring of Fire or enter code Ring of Fire at checkout, or just click on the link below at the top of the video description.